Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 52 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of ATM10. The plan for today, let's get some processing of nuclear waste going. So as a quick refresher, since it feels like it's been a little while since we've really done this in a large, important way, we turn nuclear waste into either polonium or plutonium. I assume we're going to need some semblance of this at some point. Right? Like somewhere, something. We're definitely going to need it for SPS casings. So let's just stop right there. We need an SPS, and I'm assuming at some point there's going to be a quest that will like require polonium, or something somewhere, right? Either way, we're going to have some stuff happening. Ooh, there's a polonium B. That's cool. Wasted radioactive B. I guess he makes nuclear waste for us. That's kind of cool. Might go down that route. We'll see. Anyway, the plan is we need to get both things happening today. So I'm thinking we do this. Like in this area, this is like the chunk, right? I've mapped it out. I'm going to have the processing of nuclear waste, and then we're going to make sure that any spent nuclear waste goes where we want it to go, which is going to be into a bunch of radioactive waste barrels that I've already created. Boop, boop, boop. And then that'll be cool. And also I've got a bunch of ultimate I got ultimate pressurized tubes that I made in preparation for this, because what I want to do is make sure that it balances, and these are really good at doing that. Laser IO can like round robin things, but it's not great at like I have a bunch of chemicals and I need to balance them perfectly. These ones do. So we're going to use these guys, not Laser IO, for the spent nuclear waste. Is that a deal? Okay. So to get started, we're basically going to want you and you. Is that backwards from the way I normally do it? It feels like in my brain it is. So I'm going to reverse that. Okay. And we're just going to prep this and go from there, right? So you. Okay, so if we take a look, it turns into polonium, and the polonium combines with water and fluorite dust to make polonium pellets and spent nuclear waste. Okay, and in the same process for plutonium, it's going to be plutonium plus any kind of water. Fluorite dust becomes plutonium pellets and spent nuclear waste, right? So both of you guys will be outputting spent nuclear waste, and that'll be fine. Right. What I'm thinking we'll also want to do is have like some of those wireless guys, so that because we need well, I can avoid a wireless channel setup over here, because all we need fluorite. That's the problem. We need fluorite. We need crushed fluorite, as a matter of fact, fluorite dust, which we can get from a crusher recipe. So we should go home and get that ready. I'm assuming I don't have that already ready, right? No, I don't. So crusher, boom, 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 boom. And then we'll just pop down into our basement-y area where our crusher is. It's easier than finding that in the list of things, right? So I think only by virtue of the fact that we need to export crushed stuff here, we should probably do like one of those wireless guys. Is that cool? I like the sound of that. So we'll snag one of these. We'll get this guy. We'll get him dropped in right there. We'll link him. And am I correct to assume that I can just do this and you'll like share channels and whatnot? I hope. The wireless connector is too far. Say what? Is there a range limit on these dudes? I mean, I know it said like not that far. I don't want to have to do like a whole quantum bridge if I don't have to. What's the deal on you? That's cool. You can use energy cards to conserve power. Is there like a UI on this thing? Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Everything is running fine. Well, that's good. Let's talk about energy cards. energy cards. I guess you need to know how to make dense energy cells. More, please, for when I need them later. So I wonder if I, like, get energy cards. If the limit... So, like, some mods, it's set up such that the limit is based on how much power you're draining, right? So my hope would be maybe installing an energy card gives you more range, because maybe the limit is on how much energy it's drawing. I don't know. Worst case, I'll just install some here. This is a really nice thing. I just wish it had a longer range, because I'm not that far away. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, still have my cough. Apologies. Right? Bound. Too far. Womp womp. I wish it told me what the range is. So my other question, by the way, is both sides? Yeah, I guess you want to install energy cards in both sides, right? Okay, that's cool. I never put another star in there. I'm gonna hold off on doing that until I need to. Is that fair? Yeah. So instead of that, I guess we should create a ender chest that will keep in stock certain things. Is that fair? I think that's fair. So what we'll get is an ender chest, right? That will be orange wool. Cool. And orange, orange, orange will be our I'm trying to keep things in stock mode. Okay. So to manage said thing, I'm going to have you here, and I'm going to have an interface that will keep in stock. Now, is there like fancier interfaces? There are extended interfaces. Sweet. A larger inventory. So if we ever need to extend the inventory, we can do that. But I can pop you here, and you'll manage to like transfer a thing just fine, right? That's cool. I think so. And then we could keep with a crafting card fluorite dust of size 64 kept in stock. Cool. And then we can laser node you on this side. You're going to insert with a stocking filter fluorite dust 64, and on the up, you're probably going to want to be overclocked, right? Yeah. Cool. So now every time boop, it just makes more and just instantly inserts it. Cool. So it'll keep on keeping on. Is that cool? The only thing I might do is modify you so that you make more than one at a time. So my tweak here would be like 32 becomes 32. So now it's gonna like craft 32 at a time. And I think that might be much cooler. All right. So now if we go back to here, okay, we just need to do a sink, right, for water, and that'll be cool. Yes. So sink. And then the orange ender chest. Okay. And then you guys, boop, boop. Go with like a nice greenish. That looks fancy, right? So down, you will be an extract. I'll hold off on that. And then your down will also be an extract. You will insert water, and that'll be cool, right? Yeah, I'm on board with that. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't see. I'm going to filter you because I'm assuming at some point in the future I will have more going on in that orange chest. So I'll filter what's allowed to go in here on the down. Oh, it would help if I put you on the right spot, right? Cool. Perfect. Okay, so down, you can be extract. Easy peasy. Down. We'll see if 8's enough. If it's not, meh. We'll throw some speed upgrades in there. Cool. Okay. I like that. So now you're ready to receive. Okay. Now your sidedness, you can output to the back, and you can input on any other side. And you're the same deal. Okay. Output to the back, input on any other side. And your sidedness for chemicals, input on the back. Let's have you eject on the left. How's that sound? And you're the same deal. You can input on the back, and right will be output. Cool. And then basically, you guys will pressurized tube your way over to some stuff that'll be radioactive waste barrels. Is that cool? I like it. Okay. I'm just being careful because I'm going to try my best not to create a nuclear incident here. So I guess next steps would be I want a tank. No, I can't have a tank because nuclear waste can't go into a tank. So how do I want to do this with laser IO? What I'm thinking is this. You ready? Laser IO, I want chemical insert, and I'm not going to filter them on either side here. Okay? But you're going to require redstone on the white channel, and you're going to require redstone on the orange channel. Okay? And for that, we can have white and orange with levers like that, right? So boom, boom, boom. Got it? Is that super cool? Different than I normally do. I'm on board with it though, right? Okay, so now you guys will not actually be able to receive any stuff unless you've got a redstone signal coming in, okay? And I'm going to try to find a color that's like a nice, terrible brownish color. What's a good RGB for brown? I don't even know. How's that? Is that brown? That looks brown. Yeah, yeah. For nuclear waste. Cool? Okay. And I should be able to just... What just happened there? That can link to you, and then you'll be ready to go. to our nuclear waste chamber. So let's go home and let's get a shrink dude. Okay. And then you're going to link up to here, which will then link up to here. And your south side is extracting 15 buckets per 20 seconds. So we'll see if that's fast enough. And if it's not, we can come over here and overclock it. Is that fair? Okay. So now that you're linked, everything should work. I think the only thing we should do is chunk load. Okay. So now if I turn this on, he should be getting nuclear waste. Nice. Not quite fast enough, though. So you're going to be overclocked. Okay. And you're making polonium pellets. Is that cool? Yeah, minus the lack of energy, but yeah, we're getting there, right? And then same deal for you. You're on, you're doing that. You've got no power, but you made a little bit of plutonium because you had a little bit of power. Cool. And then what we can do is an energy dude from Just Dire Things. Still got to keep more blaze gold in stock. It's a to-do item for me, I guess. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Right? And then it's a matter of power. And I don't want you to do Endergate nitros. Right? And then your area will be down one. How's that? Cool. So now you're processing nuclear waste very nicely. Why are you so slow? Are you not getting enough power? Using 1.28 FE per tick. Wow, that might be more than we can handle. Yeah. I definitely need a second tier energy transmitter that can do faster and automatically sync up. Like, that's 100% what we need here, right? That's definitely 100% what we need here. So I guess rather than doing you, right? And I can wipe this out, by the way, by doing that. What we could have is an energy dude. I want the ender cell nitro, because that's the cheap one. That also is like an ender chest, right? And then on the down, you can extract energy. And then you can insert here. You don't need energy here. But you will need energy on these two guys. Right? So south and north. Right? So now you're getting power, you're getting power. Are you getting sufficient power? Yeah, everybody's cool. We're out of nuclear waste. So that's a good sign. All right, so now what we're going to want is a building gadget set to surface mode. But rather than being sand, you're going to be these dudes. And turn off fuzzy for a minute, and then let's make your range a little bit smaller. How do we feel about that? Okay. And then we can do, I can do this, right? No? Why can't I copy you? Should be able to copy pressurized tubes. Apparently I can't. Oh, when I copy you, you become barrels? Explain. That's super weird. You know what it is? It's like, it's the caching problem again. I think it's just failing to draw them. Curiously, if I just click this, is this going to work? Haha, totally works. Now, why didn't you place there? Because we ran out of pressurized tubes? Really? I guess so. I guess that makes sense. Okay. And then we can do this like that. More, please. And then once we have everything running, our test will be, are we clearing the waste fast enough? Right? That'll be the real trick to see if it's working. Okay. Getting there. Need to wait for some more barrels. We'll be right back. All right, we're super close. We need 3 more. It would seem. And then we'll be good to go. Hooray. Okay. So that should be all cool. I like it. Okay. So now we just hook this up like that. And what we're going to need to do, because I'm doing power here now, we're going to need to output out the front. Output out the front. That's items, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want that. We don't, well, actually, yeah, we do need to handle item output. That's correct. I forgot about that. So actually, yes, let's let items come out this way. Okay, but then for chemicals, you're going to be outputting out the front, right? Chemicals will be an output out the front. And you're going to go like that, right? And then if we check these, they should have some... Wow, it was such a tiny amount that I think we are cool. Yeah, there's the waste, but it's decaying pretty quickly, which is cool, right? And everybody should have the same amount of waste in them, for the most part. Right? Cool. And then the trick will be, do we process waste faster than not? And if we don't, we just need to add another layer of radioactive waste barrels, and we can just build upward. Cool. Because basically, it'll evenly distribute all the waste into the different barrels, and then we'll be in a good place, right? So I don't know exactly how many plutonium and poloniums we need, but let's start with this. What I'm gonna do is go home, and we're gonna want to make SPS casings a recipe, right? So we need to know how to make SPS ports, which means we need to know how to make SPS casings, which means we need to make structural glass. I think we already know how to make structural glass, don't we? Yeah, cool. Is that it for SPS? The only thing we need is supercharged coil, and then we're good. Which will need a laser. Okay. So now I just need to remember exactly the SPS mechanics, which a good Google can tell me exactly what I need, right? Mechanism SPS. Supercritical phase shifter needs 72 SPS casings. right? So let's just say we need 80, right? We're going to need... Oh, we have to do HB. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing next episode. But we're going to need 1,254 polonium pellets, right? Am I mathing this correct? Yeah. 1,254 polonium and 318 plutonium. So we'll basically want to get plutonium up to like 320-ish. And then let polonium rip. Is that fair? So plutonium first. How cool is that? Oh, and we need to handle this. So how about an ender chest? White, and on the down you can insert on the orange channel. Orange extract. 8 at a time sufficient. Cool. Works for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to sleep through the night here. Alright, and then back. So, did we process? Yeah, I think everything's cool, right? Yeah, it's working. I think you could be a little quieter. I think you can be a lot quieter because I just don't like that one. Right? And if we look at plutonium now, oh wow, we're getting there. That's about where we want to be, right? How many did I say I want? SPS 80. So let's get somewhere around. I think we're cool actually on plutonium. Yep, I'm gonna call you done. Right? And it'll finish processing whatever it's got. But that's kind of cool, actually. That's definitely kind of cool, right? And now all my nuclear waste will go towards that. And if we go back to our shrinky place, we should find you to be nearly empty. Nice! Right? And then you're cool. And then you can be turned on with the safety button for turning on things. Nuclear reactor up and running. Really, really fast. Still want to get to the point where we're at like 300, but like, yeah. Now the question will be, are you having any problem maintaining that? The answer appears to be no. You seem totally cool. How cool is that? Not too shabby. What do we normally do? 52? So this is like 6 times faster than we normally do. I'd like to get to the point where we're 10 times faster by getting this up to 500. There was a reason I couldn't, and I think that was the production of uranium, right? Whereby if I brought this up to 500, I think we're cool on... Actually, you're not dumping steam fast enough. And you're not producing this fast enough, right? Actually, really funny how we're not dumping the steam fast enough. Wow. We're maxed out and we're not transferring it fast enough. That's kind of hilarious, to be honest with you. Wonder if I should like skip this whole part and just say like, because you do 256 millibuckets per tick. No, but you're doing 240 per, right? So, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. But if we switch you back to 300, you should be cool. So now we're net gaining, right? We're going back to max. And I think that's good. And then you are actually still net gaining on steam. So you might have a problem with steam. Actually, you do have a problem with steam. You need to stop for a sec. Are you backed up? You are. And you're backed up because dumping excess steam water will not be recycled. Dumping steam water will not be recycled. Are we producing more steam than we can handle? That might be the case. 4 coils are limiting. I built it the way it said to build for max size, didn't I? Yes. Yep, 4 electromagnetic coils. So, interesting. So we could dump excess steam and see if that solves my problem. But wow, look how slowly we're burning through steam. Holy cow, that's slow. So if I dump excess steam here, that's burning through faster. Okay. Now if I turn you back on, are we gonna have a water problem? We may. Yeah, we are. So I think what we're gonna have to do, if we want you to burn through your steam as fast as you're making it, what we're gonna need to do is not care about water recycling, and instead, we're testing our auto shut off here in a second, add more sinks. Yay, the sink worked. The auto shut off worked. All right, so I think, yeah, we need to add more sinks. So between episodes, I'm just gonna spam more of these, right? We'll just make sinks, and that'll be cool. And in fairness, I do have the export bus, so maybe I'll try that real quick before we wrap up the episode. I'm gonna make the export bus. I want to see how fast you can export water from the AE system, right? So this is like the advanced export busy dude, right? So where's Mr. Crystal assembler? So if I wanted an extended export bus, right, with a bunch of acceleration cards. Missing a diamond? Okay. In fairness, I've been making things that need a lot of diamonds. Right, so this is supposed to be faster than normal ME export buses, right? So I'm just curious if the export bus would be faster in terms of its transfer rate than what we currently have. Okay, so I'm just gonna try this. I'm gonna suspect that there's like almost no chance that this will be faster than what we're used to. But it can't hurt to try. Now, unfortunately, it does involve me running this, but you know, I could do this. And this will be a lot easier to test, right? Bound. Bound. And then you with that and water and a cable. See how easy this is to test? Now, if I turn you on, how you doing? Not enough. I didn't think it would be, right? Like, there was no chance that was going to be faster than my laser IO with all that overclocking. Yeah, definitely not. I really didn't think so. But, I mean, I had to try. Because that would have been really cool if that was faster. That would have been, like, super cool, right? So I'll see if there's anything in this pack that could possibly be faster. Now, why don't you guys stack? 40 and 1, 40 and 1. You guys should be identical. but whatever. We're going to wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. And yeah, I think that's faster. We'll see. And yeah, let's not forget to hide particles, because particles bad. Okay. We'll come back next time, and I will get this water being kept up. Oh, and you definitely need these guys. That's going to help a lot. That's definitely faster, right? On the down. Now we're cooking. That's faster. All right, wrapping up point Delta. I sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.